Happy Sunday, Sacred Seekers. This is Kimberly from Mother House of the Goddess and the Everyday Sacred. And since we've gotten off to a little bit of a slow start in 2023 due to my COVID, I thought I would film this for you to get your week off to a start of bliss and blessings. So I have our divination for the week I'm going to go over. I want to share with you a couple of the journals that I am using, kind of my ride or dies. This is my tarot journal, and I use this every day. It's also my little stickers for, thoughts on what I'm pulling. And also I put in here, it's kind of a common book for some of the quotes that I really, really love. So I just started that with the beginning of this year. This is my Wonderland 222 planner, and I am loving this little baby. Oop, sorry, I got all dark there, but it's a great planner. Tomoe River paper, which is my favorite. And then my companion to that is the Wonderland notebook, which I use for my work notes. Now, my personal journal is an A5 Scribbles That Matter. I love this. I've been using these for months. Scribbles That Matter is one of my favorite planner companies. So I really love it. And it has great paper, 200 pages. It's so cool. This is the Bliss Book Journal Challenge. And this is to create your own Bliss book every month. And these are some of the prompts that we've had so far and how I interpret them. And you can interpret them however you wish. Make your art. You can journal it. You can write about it. You can not do it. You can do it. You should do the sweet potato bliss bowl though, because it's super yummy. And I've been eating a lot of sweet potatoes. My winter goddesses of Hestia, Frigga, tracking my divine daily tarots, my winter. Aren't those beautiful bird stickers? For the runes, I went to ifate.com and used a rune generator to do a little reading for myself, my playlist, top 5, all mantras, except for Nessie Gomez. Check her out on Spotify. She's great. And The Sugar Jar by Yasmin, Cheyenne. I've been reading that. It's amazing. So my wish bottle is a sugar jar. Obstacle, I'm going to turn because it's a little private, but boy, it's been a hell of a 4 years. So these are the new prompts for the week. I'm going to be working on myself too, so I hope you will, and I'll share some pictures in the Facebook. Let's get to our, that's my journaling. Let's get to our week. So this is how I set up my weeks. This is kind of a little dashboard. So this is for the week of January 16th to the 22nd. Some of the things that I'm working on for the week. My mantra is Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu. I'm still working on my 2023 Techo Kaigi. Looking to get back on track. I haven't really started my new year because I've been ill. So, of course, rest and treat my symptoms because COVID sucks. I'm going to be working on some of the journal challenges, some of the other things that I am working on as well. Here are some of the holy days. We have the Year of the Rabbit happening for our Lunar New Year with our new moon in Aquarius. And by the way, Dark Moons of Winter, we're doing Ariane Ra this week. And Priestess Camp was bumped. So if you were thinking about the Priestess path for the year, please come and join me. It is a 5-week intensive, and I'm going to talk my heart out about being a modern day priestess and how you can join the path, whether you're priestessing to yourself, to your goddess, or to your community. All right. So those are just some of the quickie holy days things on. Oh, and Mercury going direct. Thank you. Yes, please. So this is the kind of my version this week of the holy day calendar. Of course, we have our prompts here for the Bliss Book Journal Challenge. Tomorrow is Martin Luther King Day. Today happens to be what would have been his 94th birthday. And I listened to the sermon given by President Biden at Ebenezer Baptist Church this morning, which is the first time that's ever happened on a Sunday service. So it was really cool, very inspiring. So that is happening this week. The sun will be moving into Aquarius. I think I forgot a 0 or a 1 there. Yeah, not the 2nd, but the 20th. COVID brain. What can I tell you, y'all? On the 18th, Mercury goes direct in Capricorn. And of course, we have the day of Danu. So what are your ally omens? Right? I've been thinking a lot about animals. I've seen a fox. I've seen a raccoon. I've seen ravens. I mean, birds. So what are your ally omens? And how does Earth feel in this season? New moon in Aquarius, setting your intentions. What intention can you set? Or what intentions can you set that are gentle, full of grace, and supportive of where you are right now? Our new moon is at 3:53 p.m. on Saturday. This week also begins the Celtic tree month of Rowan, which is used for protection, psychic inspiration. It is the tree of Imbolc. And then, of course, that follows that Bridget and Mother Mary actually are the goddesses of the Rowan tree. This is Buttercup Bunny from Wonton and a Million, one of my favorite sticker companies. And the lucky foods for Chinese New Year Sunday: dumplings, spring rolls, nangao, noodles, catfish, fruit, and vegetables. So yum, yum, and eat your luck. All right, so let's talk a little bit about our divination. And sorry, you can see I'm coming to you from bed still. So Kuan Yin is our goddess from the goddess box this week. The word on the card is compassion. And so I chose a quote from Dr. Kristen Neff, who wrote the book Self-Compassion and then Fierce Self-Compassion, both of which are excellent. I highly recommend. And this is what Dr. Neff says. Tender self-compassion allows us to comfort and reassure ourselves when we don't succeed, and fierce self-compassion inspires us to try again. Of course, many of you who have been in classes with me know one of my favorite things to say about Kuan Yin is, what would Kuan Yin say? When the critic is coming at us in our heads or from outside of us, what would Kuan Yin say to you? And that's a great meditation. So I followed it up with a message for our week based on Kuan Yin, and I chose the Kuan Yin Oracle by Alana Fairchild, and the card that came out was the Yin Empress. And the Yin Empress brings peace, prosperity, and success to her beloved devotees. Your soul purpose includes healing and empowerment of the divine feminine, the Yin Empress herself. You gain power, assistance, and untold blessings in following your soul purpose. You are lifted and supported in your sacred work now. So interesting as we come to the new moon in Aquarius this week and working with compassion, but also with our soul purpose and sacred work. And what does that mean to you? The Page of Swords from the Light Seers Tarot is our tarot card. Let me pop that in here for you. And this is such an Aquarius card because of the curiosity, the thirst for information. The Page of Swords is considered to be a messenger. Mercury going direct in Capricorn will release information for you this week. So when you think about what's been going on during the retrograde, as Mercury goes direct, we begin to mine the information that we gathered during that retrograde. And the Page of Swords is a great companion for that. And also, it is a great card for our new moon in Aquarius. So we also, here we go, I chose an oracle card. I use the Sacred Self-Care Rituals deck that's from Goddess Provisions. And look at this great card. Look at this, intuition. And so not only do we have intuition coming from our third eye, but also I want you to see the figure that is right there in our throat, heart, and solar plexus chakra, and that is goddess. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. And I picked this quote from Paulo Coelho. To me, a witch is a woman that is capable of letting her intuition take hold of her actions, that communes with her environment, that isn't afraid of facing challenges. So how do we use intuition as a daily practice, as a sacred practice, and how can we expand our intuition? And those are all great questions for you to journal on, contemplate, navel gaze, take it as you will. All right, my darlings, my crystals this week, I wanted to share with you. Look at my beautiful, it's not really coming in, is it? Let's see. Can we get it to come in? Ding. No. There it is. My green calcite, which is a heart chakra stone, and as well my carnelian heart. I really needed some of that fire and passion from that this week as I'm recovering and kind of burning this virus out of my system. But I also need the motivation. I am going to leave you, excuse my arm, I am going to leave you with this beautiful prayer to the Yin Empress, Divine Yin Empress, Mother of Compassion, Kuan Yin, Om Namaha. Peace, grace, light, and feminine power infuse your being within my heart right now. May I be a vessel of the grace and healing of the divine feminine, of Goddess. May I live my soul truths on this planet. May fear and anger be softened with love. May I find the true nature of my spiritual power, and may I align with you, beloved, into eternal grace of divine love. My devotion to the Yin Empress, to Goddess, and her wish for all beings to be spiritually free grows in my heart now. I receive your love and protection. Om Mani Padme Hum. And that, my darlings, is our beautiful week. Our beautiful goddess overseeing our week is Kuan Yin. And I wish you all the bliss, blessings, grace, and wonderfulness that this week may bring. All right. Happy new moon. We'll talk soon. Bye.